What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Miami season 5 episode 6. It is going down because Joy gets into it with Zoey Bricks, as you can see on the screen, and they was about to scrap and squabble out here in these streets at Bobby Lytes, listening party. And we already know when it comes to Zoey Bricks, she's a big girl and she would have won that fight, but she would have got jumped because baby, they were sitting on ready. It almost seems like Trina done gave Joy the heads up because Joy was very upset and she was quick with it, quick with the disses, quick with stopping this girl from saying anything to Trina, because Trina don't be trying to give the blogs anything to talk about unless it is on the up and up. Okay, so let's get into this whole situation. So I have no idea why Bobby Lytes and Miami Tip keep telling this girl Zoey Bricks, oh, Trina had this, Trina did this, Trina had a problem, Trina wasn't feeling good. That's why when she met you, she was like she was. Y'all know who Trina is. Y'all know that Trina didn't like her. Y'all know that Trina didn't want to talk to her, and y'all keep bringing that girl over there to get set up, to get cussed out and almost jumped. And then at the end of the day, Bobby done threw the girl out of his event. He been over there begging that girl to talk to Trina. It's okay, Trina ain't that bad. And then Bobby done turned on her in the midst of the beef. I don't know what's going on with Zoey, but they ain't feeling her, and it seems like she's an okay chick, but she has some issues. Her mama don't want her, really. Her sisters can't stand her. They would rather see her sleep on the street, sleep in a car. They would rather see her couch surf, and they would also rather see her sleep in her salon because she's not living up to the standards as going to school and doing something other than rap music and doing hair, child. So she got her family going against her. Her family don't even mess with her. So she's really out here alone in the streets unless she got her man. I think she do got a boo thing or whatever the case. But it seems like negative energy follow her, and that disdain energy follow her. She needs a holy bath. She needs some Florida water. She needs to read the Bible, the Quran, or something. She needs to go see the monks. She needs to get that up off of her, because no matter where she turns, there's always something negative going on in her life. Child, it is a mess, but the storm shall be over soon, baby. The storm is almost over. And then Bobby Lytes and Miami Tip bring her over there to go talk to Trina, and Trina don't want to be bothered, and Trina don't already got her face turned up. Trina already knew the girl was coming over there. Trina already knew what Bobby and Miami Tip was doing. Trina could have said, hey, you know what, I'm sorry for the first time that we met each other. I was going through a lot. I had places to go, things to do, people to meet, blase and the third, and you wasn't really on my list, sister. But in any event, Trina wasn't even greeting. I don't even think Trina said 2 words to the girl, and I don't even know why the girl want to go over there and talk to Trina after Trina was so disrespectful to her. The way Trina treated her, Trina act like she was a second class citizen. Trina act like get up out my face. I don't know if it's because of her aesthetics, or Trina done already had run-ins with female rappers that are younger than her on this show, so she don't want to be bothered. But her attitude was stank, and when everyone was like, oh, Trina, meet Bricks, I just knew that Trina was going to treat her like trash, and Trina did. So in any event, she's coming over here to get her just due, and she goes over to get her just due, and the first thing that Zoey Bricks says is, oh, let me wait because I don't want the mean girls. And so she called them mean girls, and then that's when it went crazy. That's when Joy basically felt a certain type of way about the whole situation, and Joy wasn't feeling it at all. Joy was like, mean girls? Why you coming over here saying that we mean girls? What you mean mean girls? And that's when Bricks, Zoey Bricks was basically, oh, you don't even know what we talking about. You wasn't there. You don't know this and you don't know that. Trina didn't jump in. Trina didn't say anything. And Joy was like, no, what I hear from you saying is, we mean girls. Why you coming over here saying that we mean girls? And then Zoey was like, you looking for a moment. And then Joy was like, how am I looking for a moment? I don't even know who your big ass is. I was like, oh Lord, why she call her big ass? And then on top of that, when that whole situation went down, we have Zoey basically saying, you proved my point. Basically, she's saying you proved my point because she's saying that they don't like her because her aesthetics or the way that she look, because she big and things of that nature, that they ain't liking her because, but Trina ain't even that skinny like that. But in any event, she said, you proved my point. And then Zoey was like, you barking like a chihuahua, like you all acting like a chihuahua, basically being all up in Trina's business. And she's trying to talk to Trina, but at this point, when it comes to Joy ain't trying to let her talk to Trina, point blank period. Joy done put the blockers up, she put the fillers out, and baby, she's ready to jump over there and get on top of your neck, and you can flip her on the floor and jump on top of her and smuggle her, or whatever the case may be. But Joy is not letting you get in a conversation with her. And Joy, I ain't never seen Joy this mad. I ain't never seen Joy like this. Joy is upset only when it comes to Trick Daddy. She got her mouth all balled up, teeth all scrunching out. You can see them pearly whites, talking about looking for a moment at Chihuahua. And then Joy calls her a pit bull. If I'm a Chihuahua, you a pit bull. I was like, And Zoe was like, y'all all can jump me. Y'all bullying me. You mean girls. And then Zoe was like, bullying you, mean girls. You the one came over here saying we mean girls. You the one that is the mean girl. And Zoe was like, you know what? You all up in the business, and I don't know who you is. You's a nobody. You just sitting next to Trina. And I was like, girl, okay, yeah, she's sitting next to Trina, but she ain't trying to let you talk to Trina. She ain't trying to let you get a moment off of Trina. And yes, Zoe is trying to get her moment. Maybe production and producers told her to do that whole thing, but I don't know if we're going to see her next season. But she tried to hold her own. And at first, she was the one that was disrespected. Trina treated her like trash, but she came there. If she didn't want to talk to Trina, or she wanted to check Trina, maybe this wasn't the place to check Trina, because Trina had she had her family with her. Okay, so that's one of the things. And and I know she said that she was joking when she said mean girls, but that's how you really feel, that she's a mean girl, and she was a mean girl to you. But then if you felt that way, you don't say wait the mean girl, say, hey, what up Trina, you disrespected me the last time you seen her, what's wrong, what's the problem, what's popping? But in any event, she came passive aggressive and Joy got aggressive. Okay, and then Trina trying to hold her cousin back, she's trying to hold her friends back, security done got in the way, and Trina still did not speak to the girl, not say one word, and Joyce running her mouth. And Zoey was like, you can't beat me, none of y'all can beat me. If you get past security, you can't beat me. Child, she ain't trying to fight you. And so we have Zoe being escorted out because Bobby Lytes was like, this is my family, get up out of here. Who you talking to crazy like that, child? This is a whole mess. So y'all tell me what y'all think. This is just like And I really do feel bad for Zoe, because it seems like her family don't like her because of the decisions and the choices that she made in her life, not going to school, or being a doctor, or being a nurse, or being a lawyer. She wants to be a rapper, and her parents her mother doesn't really see a career in that, and her sisters are following in the footsteps what the mother wants them to do. But it also seems like Zoey is saying that she has been isolated, where she can't talk to her sister, she can't talk to her mother, and they don't really want nothing to do with her. They don't want to be bothered. So it is what it is. It seemed like the child needs some help and some love, but at the same time, you got to know how to maneuver your way into these streets, especially if you want to get something out of these streets. Okay. And then also, I think not having that bond and that nurturing, mother and nurturing sisters and family bond really kind of like puts her on the outs, where, any type of thing that looks or suspected to be disrespect, she gonna go in, because she feels like, oh, my family don't love me, my family treat me like that, so you must gonna do the same. And it's sad.